your boarding pass?
Yep, got my boarding pass.
What's crack-a-lacking, guys, and welcome to a trip report video. Here we are at Hobart Airport Gate 5, and today we're flying on a QantasLink Boeing 717 to Melbourne, operated by National Jet Systems.
Oh, it's raining.
The aircraft we're flying on today is just over 22 years old with a registration of Victor Hotel November X-Ray Lima. It's been flying for QantasLink since 2007, and today we're flying on its second last flight, believe it or not. Welcome on board the 717. As you can see, the seats are in a 3-2 layer, and this is the single class 125 seat configuration with 25 rows. Today I'll be seated at 22 Foxtrot. As you can see, we're sitting right next to this massive Rolls-Royce engine, so the takeoff will be very loud. So as you can see, we have a leg room of 30 inches, which is 1 inch less than the normal 31 inch pitch, I'm pretty sure. Or at least that's what Seat Guru says. Anyways, enough yapping, I'll let you hear the safety briefing and also the engine start.
Of the aircraft. Be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you. A good way of remembering your nearest exit is to count the number of rows between you and that exit. The crew are pointing out floor lighting that will a loss of oxygen at altitude may lead to a loss of consciousness. If emergency oxygen is required, a mask will drop from above you. Pull down on it firmly to activate the flow of oxygen. Put it on quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. Once you're breathing normally, it is okay to help others. Make sure you're familiar with the location and use of your life jacket. Yours is under your seat. Special life jackets are also available for babies and small children. Your crew member is now demonstrating how to put your life jacket on. Remove the life jacket from the pouch by pulling the tab. Put the jacket over your head. Pass the strap around your waist. Clip at the front and then tighten. There are 2 red tags and 2 mouthpieces for inflation, and a whistle and a light for attracting attention. Make sure you only inflate your life jacket as you leave the aircraft. Take a moment now to look where your life jacket is located. If you're unsure, please ask the cabin crew. Before takeoff, ensure your armrest is down, seat back is upright, tray table is stowed, and window shade is open. Smoking is a fire hazard.
Here comes the takeoff. Listen to the spool of those Rolls-Royce engines as we depart from runway 30 at Hobart Airport. We've got some clouds and a bit of rain as we climb out of Hobart today. So here we are, cruising at an altitude of 34,000 feet on our way down to Melbourne. So zooming in, you can see the size of those Rolls-Royce engines. The fan blades spinning, you know, it's pretty cool. So here's the snack that the Qantas crew have cooked back there. It's a delicious beef and chicken pie, and it filled me up pretty good, so yeah. They also gave me a can of Coke and a plastic cup included with it, so that's pretty fancy. And also, please excuse my very shaky hands in the video. They also gave me this Christmas koala chocolate, so that's pretty cool too. Here we are in the rear lavatory of the 717. It's pretty loud back here. It's also pretty cramped, so if you're like 180 centimeters like I am, which is like, I don't know, 9 feet in American language, but it's not too bad. Here we are now, we've just begun our descent into Melbourne. We are descending down the Warren 8 Alpha Star, so we'll get the view of the Dandenong Ranges along our descent, which you'll see in a second. Also, we are landing on runway 27 today. landed in Melbourne now, and it was a great landing done by the first officer on this flight. To summarise today's journey, I had an excellent experience flying with Qantas. The flight departed on time and we arrived about 3 minutes early. The service was pleasant and the crew members were incredibly kind, and they've even allowed me to visit the cockpit at the end of the flight, which I'll get to in a second. It's worth noting that the engine noise at row 22 and any of the back rows on the 717 is really loud, so just be mindful of that, especially if you have hearing problems. But if you sit at the front of the plane, you'll hardly hear any of the engine noise, and you won't hear any engine noise at all in the air. I flew down to Hobart this morning just to fly on a 717, and in my opinion it was worth every single cent, and it was an absolutely amazing trip. So here is the cockpit visit. I got some cool pictures and I had a lovely chat with the flight crew. And yeah, thanks for watching this trip report. I might make one for the Jetstar flight I flew on earlier, but who knows, to be honest. If you'd like to see me make more of these type of videos, then please let me know down in the comments. And this is my first ever trip report video, so it's not that good, to be honest. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Oh, it's good. It's fine, yeah.
Yeah, it's all pretty solid, don't feel like
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my Santa hat, yeah.
the sparkly Santa hat.
Not yet.
Mate, yeah.
Yeah. That was really nice, thank you.
So as you can see, we have a leg room of 30 inches, which is 1 inch less than the normal 31-inch pitch, I'm pretty sure. Or at least that's what Seat Guru says. To be honest with you, I didn't really notice until I searched that up. Like last time I flew on a 717, I had 31 inches, and I'm like 100 feet tall, 7'11". Oh no!